everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's been having a good night. Been working on a bunch of stuff tonight. I'm gonna go hardcore tonight. Hardcore Apple and rock star. Going hardcore like a rock star. And I made some French bread pizza. And yeah, well, I have a couple donuts left from last night, but we'll see how that goes. And then see if anybody else is around. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So how's everybody's weekend been going? Getting stuff done. I don't know what you guys been up to, but I'm rather busy. I had a bunch of stuff that I had to do today, and I got a lot accomplished, and hopefully keep getting it all done. And yeah. All right, so I got some French bread pizza. Put a little bit of pepper on it, and it didn't overly cook it, so it's still nice and soft, just enough to melt the cheese. This one's good because it's 5 cheese and garlic. No sauce, no other toppings, just cheese bread, garlic cheese bread. You could probably put something on it, pepperoni, ham, pineapple, veggies, but it is good. The Red Baron. Stouffer's doesn't have regular cheese, so that's the problem. They have pepperoni, and then they have the Supreme. They do not have cheese. Now I suppose you make your own cheese bread. Get yourself French bread. Put your own garlic, a little bit of butter, garlic. Mash it up, coat that, and then put your multi cheese on there, and then heat it up. That would actually work pretty good. Do it with regular bread, French bread, sourdough. I don't know, a lot of different stuff you could do. Pretty easy, or you could do it even with tortillas, flatbread, rolls, yes, croissants if you really wanted to. A lot of different stuff you can use. So, who knows? But it's actually pretty good. I was going to do something earlier, but I chickened out. I'm going to do it another night. I didn't think I wanted to do the super hot stuff right now. Mostly tonight was actually pretty good, so just have to go with that. See how that goes. What else? Yeah. Most of the time, though, pretty good. A little bit of French bread. Some people put tomato sauce down, marinara. You can put Alfredo. Wow. Alfredo sauce. You could put I don't know, white sauce. If you really want to get creative, you could do ketchup. Ketchup on pizza doesn't go well. Ketchup does not substitute for tomato sauce. No matter how hard you try or how broke you are, it doesn't. I have tried it. I have tried making spaghetti out of ramen noodles and ketchup. It does not work. That ketchup is too sweet, and then when you water it down, it just does not work. And ramen noodles themselves are not the greatest for like spaghetti. They're okay in ramen with the regular spices, but substituting for spaghetti, yeah. And I've tried. Or one time, what did I see? I Love Lucy. She tried to make tomato soup out of ketchup and hot water. Put a little bit of crackers, a little bit of salt. She said it was good, but I don't think it would make very good tomato soup. It'd be too sweet. I don't know. I guess you could do it with tomato paste or kind of tomato sauce even. But sometimes there's those college hacks when you were in college and you only had a few dollars and you go to the store, you get ramen noodles, um, well, frozen TV dinners, anything that was really cheap, a cup of noodles, pasta, rice, yeah, soup mix. Although sometimes you get like cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, anything that you could, get for under a couple bucks. Really cheap stuff. Although also with the bouillon cubes, you'd go with that. What else? Yeah, bouillon cubes and soup mix, I guess. Sometimes you'd use that. Old time, I remember the old ones in the can. Chicken and stars, chicken and rice, Campbell's. Those aren't cheap anymore now. You get the condensed cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, chicken and noodles, chicken noodle soup. Those are not cheap. They're about $2 a can now. And they used to be really cheap. Chicken and stars, they had like, one speck of chicken in there and a couple of stars. Yeah. I don't know. About the cheapest thing now is a cup of noodles. Yeah, the regular canned soup, chunky canned soup, Progresso, they're a couple bucks a can now. They've got a lot of different varieties I've seen. Last time I went there, they had some ones that I hadn't seen before, like corn chowder, all kinds of different ones. Might want to try them eventually, but sometimes I don't know. Didn't sound real good. It was like was it like jambalaya and gumbo, and then they had a Salisbury steak and split pea and ham. Old classics, old standbys, but they started getting some new ones, and they're chicken and dumplings. I don't know. A lot of different stuff you can go. But no. Sometimes you can get a little creative. I remember watching that show on TV, Chopped, where they would give them a basket of all kinds of ingredients and they had to come up with something to do. To be like, something like peanut butter, grape jelly, and spaghetti noodles. Make a dish out of it. I don't know. Something, or cheese puffs and anchovies and something like that. Yeah, they'd be like, okay, let's think up a dish out of these totally unrelated items and somehow make them go together. Didn't always work. I just know that was like, weird choices. And some of them were like, intentionally, hey, I'm having some French bread pizza, and I got some hardcore apple for tonight, so. Yeah, all the old combos of stuff that was like weird. Like I said, Broke college student days. Hey, Kyle. When you only had certain items, you know, cup of noodles. Do I have? How many do I have? I think I have like 2 left. 3. I have 3 left. I pretty much wiped them out last night. But I'm having French bread pizza and hardcore apple Rockstar. That's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of like a sour apple, not really sweet, not really sour. Actually goes down good. Although it's not 0 sugar, so that's the only bad part. It's actually really good. I would get it again, but I wouldn't get it all the time. Maybe if it was 0 sugar, because you get the sugar, you get the caffeine. Yeah, bouncing off the walls. Because it's got 260 calories and 240 caffeine, so a little bit strong on all that stuff. And like last night, man, after I ate all those donuts, I was like on a sugar high. I was like, dang. Had to come down. It took a while, but it's okay. Well, hey, well, that's nothing wrong with that. Pancakes, sausage, waffles, eggs. I have that occasionally. You can even breakfast cereal. Nothing wrong with that. Breakfast doesn't have to be for breakfast. It's any time meal. Eggs and bacon, ham, toast. All works. Just like it doesn't have to be Taco Tuesday. I mean, taco any day. I know that they would have late night breakfast, though. Everybody would have that. Diners would have late night breakfast and stuff. You'd go in there, ham and eggs, bacon and eggs, sausage, breakfast burritos. Shouldn't they shouldn't have to limit the time for breakfast. Me too. I like Jack in the Box. I like that they have their whole menu available 24/7. I heard McDonald's may start going back to all-day breakfast soon. I don't know. They said they did it to streamline the order. I don't understand why, but whatever. Guess it was confusing for the daytime people when they had to cook stuff at night. I don't know. Just didn't quite understand. I mean, I know they have certain grills set up for like the eggs and all that stuff, but it's not that difficult. But yeah, Jack in the Box does have a big variety. Breakfast, sides, lunches, salads, chicken, everything. They're always putting new stuff out. I still didn't get down there. I'm gonna probably go in the next couple days. Try out the new items. Definitely gotta try those. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they're carton. The processed, it's like egg, and they're not really egg beaters, but they're just all already in a carton. Unless you get a fresh egg, then I think they crack it and fry it. You could ask for that one. Hey, Dan. Oh, hey, Roxton. So yeah, have to try them. But I like the fact that they do have a lot of different stuff. Some of the stuff that's been there a long time, I need to go and try it. It's like on my list of things that I got to try and review. I've got a couple of them that I've done. The egg rolls, the sourdough jack. But I still got to do some of the other ones, like the teriyaki bowl, the fajita pita that's been around forever. Buttery jack, I'll probably get to that one eventually. There were a couple other ones too that they have. Yeah, I was surprised, and it's been around forever. Fajita pita, the some of the other ones were good. Yeah, true. If you get one of those premium burgers, they're like $7 for one of them. I'm having French bread pizza and hardcore apple rockstar. I might have a donut later, because I only got a couple left. And I had something for dinner, but I can't tell you. Secret. You'll see in probably about a week. Because I have to work on the video. Yeah, they actually, yeah, I didn't care for the mini pancakes though. I don't know, those weren't really good. Their breakfast burritos are really good. The meat lovers ones, that was pretty hefty. I like that one. Of course, their onion rings are great. Yeah, a lot of different stuff. They got one of the best varieties out there. Some of the other ones are good, but they're really limited menu. In-N-Out burgers, I don't know. They're a little too small for me. I like the regular big pancakes. Although I did not care for the Burger King one as much. Their pancakes weren't that great. I tried them back when they were 89 cents for their pancakes. They put them up now. Yeah. You know what? Most of the breakfast at Burger King, except for the Chris sandwich, but most of the other ones I did not care for. I tried their waffle sandwich. I tried the some of the other ones. I just couldn't. Yeah. Well, it's not good. I think they still have the breakfast sourdough king. I think. But I don't know. I don't usually get up that early. To tell you the truth. One of these places are done by 10:30. I'm usually not up and ready to go by then. Although I heard something. I read a thing about McDonald's on. I think it's on the weekend. They extend their breakfast hours to I think 11:30. They need to bring back their bagels. Steak, egg, and cheese bagel was the bomb. I don't know why they took it away. That's why I like going places and that have all day breakfast, because yeah, there's super chat. It's available. Yeah, but I don't require it. Guys, it's totally up to you guys. Hey, how's it going? Oh, Goofy. We don't have, you know what? We don't have a Waffle House. We have a Country Waffles, and we have a an IHOP. But we don't have a Waffle House here. So I don't know. I don't go too often. We got a couple of places here that are like restaurants that do only breakfast and lunch. And they close by like 2 o'clock. It's like a family style restaurant. Kind of wanted to try those. There are a couple other ones too that do. Yeah, those are the cool ones. And actually, I was gonna I saw some customized shirts that I was thinking of getting, and it said you could put in your cats' names and then the what the cats look like, and it said it was like best cat dad. Just ask, and I could put in Ziggy and Tazzy, and it's like one of them was like a fist bump from the cats. And then one was like every meal you make, every treat you fake, every fish you bake, we'll be watching you. I had the cats looking. Yeah, there were customized shirts. You could put the color, you could put what the cats look like. Nah, that's okay. But yeah, I do. You know what? Somewhere I have a cup that I had customized, and it does say, "Thank you for being Cat Dad, Tazzy, and Ziggy." It's got them on there. It's kind of cool. It's a coffee cup. Got it a little while ago, like about a year ago. They got all those different things you can do. They had a cat pillow you could do, tote bags, shirts, all that stuff, all customized. As long as it's not too bad. I know you can do it like with Teespring and all these other companies that you can design your own t-shirts and merch and cell phone covers, coffee cups, beer koozies. I don't know, all kinds of different stuff you can design pretty much whatever you want. But yeah, so I only have a couple donuts left, so take a break for that one because I actually had some earlier. It's like still sugar high. But yeah, and today was I've been watching stuff on TV, old movies. So I'm watching a bunch of old hot shots. No, I appreciate it, Paul. Like I said, it's up to anybody that wants to donate or not. I don't require it. Strictly voluntary. And I don't like to push that, but like I said, it's there if anybody wants to donate. If they don't, that's okay. I know times are tough right now. Everybody's having to buckle down. Things are so much more expensive now, just for regular everyday stuff. And gas is through the roof. So yeah, you just gotta buckle down and do whatever you can, I guess. And I heard that now with that meat company that got shut down because of the hacking or whatever, they said that the prices of meat's gonna go way up now. Already probably gone up in the stores when you've seen it. Just ground beef. What did I pay like the other day? I paid like $5 for not even quite a pound. And it's gonna keep going up. So you have to go into the substitutes, the meat substitutes, and the plant-based thing. Maybe that's why they're doing all these testings for everything, because people can't afford the meat, so they're gonna go with the plant-based stuff. Soybean and peas and whatever else. I don't know what else they use for it, but it's gonna be different. I guess they're really pushing all these alternatives. Everybody's gonna have to go vegan. I don't know. Go with the plant-based stuff. Go with the almond milk, whatever else. I don't know. I remember back when I was little, you would go to the health food store, and you would get carob instead of chocolate. Carob is not chocolate. I don't care what they say. Carob chip cookies. Then they have like carrot cake, carob covered almonds, carob covered stuff. So I don't know. That stuff was awful. And then you get like the trail mix with like carob chips and all that stuff. Oh, hey, Exploring Ginger. So yeah, no bueno on that situation. So maybe some of you guys were into that. I don't know. Yogurt and carob. That was like a health food store thing. I never got into that. I remember they were always saying that carob's just as good. And usually when you would be in school, some kid was allergic to chocolate, so they couldn't have it. So they'd have to have, carrot cake or carob frosting on their cupcake. Or they were lactose intolerant, so they had to make it without milk. I don't know. Non-dairy. I don't know how you'd do that, though. Know what? And some of them are like allergic to eggs, so you can't even have eggs. I don't know. But yeah, remember all that back in school when they used to let you bring stuff. Oh, carob? It's like a natural, sort of like, it's not chocolate. It's, I don't know, something, it's like tree bark or something I think they use to sort of mimic chocolate, and it does not taste anything like it. So, yeah. Not a good thing. They would also do that for dogs, I think, because dogs aren't supposed to have chocolate. They, it's not good for them. So you give them like carob coated like dog bones or something. Supposed to be natural plant. I think I think it was plant based or whatever. So, all right. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Tonight might not be that long. Might be kind of short tonight. kind of see. Kind of a busy day today. Had a lot of stuff I did. Oh yeah. Well, that was it was confusing. Um, yeah, because carrot cake was for kids that couldn't have chocolate, and then I guess it was carob was a substitute too. Uh, but I don't know. Carrot cake was always decent. I don't know. I remember they used to have a party. You know, you could bring cupcakes for everybody or cookies or I don't know, sometimes. Then they'd always have like, what was it, nap time, milk and cookies or banana and milk or something like that. I don't do that anymore. Story time. Yeah, a whole different thing back then. I don't even know what I don't even know what they're doing. And I know next week they are supposed to be doing graduation around here, and it's gonna be a mess because I live right by a high school, so they're supposed to do it over 2 days. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Find out. Normally they would just park up and down. Really? You going back to school again? I don't know. Guess you could if you wanted to take a class. Not really noisy, but they would park up and down the street because they go there. But now I've heard they're going to do it over 2 days, and there's not going to be as many people there, and they're not going to be in the stands, and so. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I don't think it will be that bad. I don't even know how many they're going to have, to tell you the truth. Many years since I graduated. But I heard something about they're doing them in small groups and large groups. I don't know. And then they got the other side of town's got a high school too, so they're going to be graduating the same days. I don't know. There's a way you could look at it. I'll figure out how they do it, but yeah, I'll just stay home, stay out of trouble. And it'll be nice when, I don't have to deal with all that. Cool. Nice. Hey, Gorilla, how's it going? Oh, wow, was it? Okay. Yeah, happy Saturday night. God, how long has it been since I graduated high school? Wow, I have to think about this one. 35 years, something like that. Yeah, 35, 35. And it's been, oh wow, 30 years. 30 years since I graduated college, so yeah, think about that one. Yeah, review. Mine was, 86. I graduated high school, and 91 I graduated college. So, yeah, it's been a while. Nice. Yeah, well, I was, I was back in the old day. And then I actually had a regular job for 16 years. Yeah, I was class of '86. I worked at a company for 16 years after I graduated and all that. So, till they decided to, sell out to somebody else. Eliminated all the jobs, but yeah, I worked there for about 16 years. So yeah, '86 was when I graduated, and then I went to junior college, and then I went to another college in Arizona. That was not fun. Graduated in '91, and then came back and got into the workforce. So yeah, it's been fun though. I guess everybody was a little bit different, and like I said, it has been they've totally changed my high school. I've gone up there occasionally and seen what they've done to it. It's all, I wouldn't recognize it if I went down there now. Parking lots all messed up, and I think the buildings are all different. I haven't actually gone on campus. Maybe one day I'll go cruise around there. Oh, Harry, Jerry. But yeah, totally different. And then my grade school, they tore it down and built up condos, so that's gone. Still, my junior high's still there. Oh, cool. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I guess I could have one of these donuts. So I've got 3 donuts left. Guess I could go for this one. This one's custard glazed. Yeah, my middle school is still there, and my high school's still there. But yeah, we tore down the grade school. Been a while. I know a little Spanish, but not enough to get along anyway. Yeah, I had the donuts left over from yesterday. I don't know. There's custard in there. This is Krispy Kreme, so I don't know what. I don't know what they put in there. I guess it's custard. But yeah, I got the regular ones from Krispy Kreme. It was donut day the other day, so I got a bunch. Got some left over. Too bad I missed the key lime ones. Those were over in they were over in the end of May, so they didn't get them. Yeah, that would probably be it. I don't want to keep doing that. Von, what was it? Juan Von a la Playa. That's all I remember. Que es un biblioteca. I don't remember too much. Alright, guys. Waiting for it. Get over it, eh? I don't know why they do that. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, that's true. Or like on Star Trek where they got the universal translator. No, sorry, Sonny. I saw you. Someone from Canada keeps calling, eh? I don't want to talk to anybody in Canada. I don't know why. Multiple different numbers, too. And I blocked them all. Keep calling back to back to back. And what you need to say is, yeah, I don't know what's going on. They did this a couple times before, and I blocked the numbers. I don't know what they're trying to do. So anyway. You guys are asleep tonight. Apparently they had one, but it never took off. I wonder why. There was supposed to be that one called Esperanto. That was supposed to be like a universal language. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's supposed to be this universal language, but no one ever really spoke it. No one ever got into it. Yeah, it's kind of like some of these other things that were supposed to be, you know, the wave of the future, and they kind of flopped. Well, you know, they actually have one called, of course, you could take Klingon. If you want to learn to speak Klingon, you want to be a nerd, go for it. I mean, that's what you could learn. Next language could be Klingon. Who knows? We might need it one day. We're already supposed to be going to other planets right now. They want to get us to Mars. They want to go to Venus. I heard them say. Yeah, Wookiee. What else? Whatever else? I don't know. What's that one? Nabooies. One's from Naboo. Jar Jar Binks. Please. Isa me, Jar Jar. Learn to speak like Jar Jar. And learn to speak like Yoda. Yeah, they're a little sweet. Jabba. I don't know. Hut. I don't know. I don't know what he speaks. It never really said where they were from. But there was, yeah, different pizza. I love that. I watched that the other day. Again, Spaceballs. Spaceballs. There could be, who knows? Never can tell. Who knows? There could be life on other planets. There could be, you know, whatever. Talking about they want to find life on Mars, or that it had existed. That's why they want to have a mission. Actually land person on Mars. Oh yeah, Blazing Saddles, Robin Hood. Yeah, all those other ones. Spaceballs, History of the World Part 1. Anything from Mel Brooks. Funny. Still have to watch. Go back and watch them all the time. I actually have a t-shirt that says, I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. Oh, yeah. says, "Give the governor a rump, 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 rump." I watch that all the time. It's on cable a lot. Watching it the other day. It was on like one day. It was on like 4 times in one day. Oh yeah. Spaceballs. They should have done it earlier though. Yeah, I love that one. I don't know. Space. I think out of all the ones, I think Spaceballs was the funniest to me, and then Blazing Saddles, and then History of the World, and then uh, all the other ones. Robin Hood Men in Tights was in there. That was good. Yeah. They actually saw it on TV the other day, and they kind of edited some of the stuff out. There was a little bit of language in that one. I know Blazing Saddles was not language friendly. Comb the desert. You find anything? No, sir. We didn't find anything. What about you? No, sir. Not a thing. What about you two? We ain't. Yeah. Oh, is that? God, wasn't that like a Disney one or something? I don't know. I don't remember some of those. You used to have like Don Knotts, Shakiest Gun in the West, and Apple Dumpling Gang. I don't remember that one. Not that much, anyways. Could have been. But yeah, I was watching Hot Shots, and Hot Shots Part D. And I think they were having Police Squad and Airplane. All the spoof movies were on, like a marathon. Some of those were kind of funny. Then they had some of the other National Lampoon weird ones. We were talking about that one the other day, Idiocracy. Brondo. What plants crave? The Thirst Mutilator. That was a good one. Yeah, well, there was a couple other ones that were funny, but yeah, old Mel Brooks classic. Couldn't beat that one. It was, and like we said, oh yeah, okay, those were old ones. Yeah, and like I said, it may come to that now. We may be that society in a few years by now. Although I haven't seen people started calling themselves, Cadillac and Lincoln, Mazda, whatever they were. Costco. Got lost in Costco. Which isn't too far from the truth. You could get lost in Costco nowadays. The lines are too long. Remember when they first had when everything first closed down and people were lining up in Costco around the block to go in and get toilet paper? I remember that. It's like, wait a minute. We need a case of toilet paper and Costco's got it. Yeah, I don't quite get it. I mean, there's already enough problems out there. Oh yeah, Ghost of Mr. Chicken, all the old Don Knotts ones. Some of the other ones. The other ones that were funny were the old Disney like films. They were kind of like comedies. Remember when I used to watch when I was a little kid, they had North Avenue Irregulars, Gus with the football mule, So the ones, yeah, of course, Apple Dumpling Gang, all those. There were a couple other ones too. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. What was this? Witch Mountain, Escape to Witch Mountain. A couple. There was a bunch of other ones too. I was trying to remember the kind of Wonderful World that Disney used to put them on all the time. I don't remember some of the other ones. Scavenger Hunt. That was a good one. If you can find it, watch Scavenger Hunt. That's funny. That was probably, I think it was from like 79. And they had one scene in there that was great. They went to the Jack in the Box back when they had the Jack in the Box clown head. They stole the clown head from the drive-thru. It was funny. Yeah, I kind of remember that. Oh yeah, Mousetrap. That one was okay. But yeah, that was an old one from like the 70s, man. And what was the other one? There were some other ones too that I was trying to remember. I was trying to go back and there was one called, I don't know if it was Disney, but it was called How to Beat the High Cost of Living. Old one. They stole money from the mall. They had the plan. Back old ones, man. They had all the old, family kind of things. Parent Trap. That was another old classic. Not the new one, but the older one. Herbie, all the Herbie ones. Herbie the Love Bug. This was Family Robinson. All those old family-oriented ones. Some of them you can't. I found out that they said you can't watch them, certain ones anymore, because they're not on. They're not streaming them, and unless you have a VHS, they never put them like out on DVD. Yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. There was like Pete's Dragon and what was the other one they said? There was one that Song of the South. They said that you can't get that on DVD. A couple other ones too that they said they don't have them on streaming. Because I remember back in the old days, Disney used to open the vault and they would put out a VHS like every 7 years. They would release something. And then when the release was up, they'd close it up and then they'd hold it off for another 7 years. And it was VHS all the time. And then some of them, they never put them out to DVD, and they never put them on, they don't put them on Disney Plus. So some of these old ones. Oh yeah, Flubber, Nutty Professor, the original one. Cat from Outer Space. Remember that? Bunch of other ones. Oh, it's Sunshine Boys. I kind of remember that. The other one I watched one the other day, was an updated version of an old one. It's called Going in Style. And this one had Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine. And that was an update. And the original one was with George Burns and some other guys. I forget who they were, but they planned to rob a bank. This was an updated version of it. I remember those. And there's a lot of those old things. Wonderful World at Disney used to have them. Oh yeah, Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. I remember that. Every so often they would have them, yeah, on Saturday or Sunday nights, I remember. Wonderful World of Disney. And then they'd always play the animal things, like the otters sliding into the water. Of course, then they'd do the cartoons every once in a while. The old ones. Wild Kingdom, remember? Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. That was before the Crocodile Hunter. Hello, Jim. Yeah. Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. And then they had, yeah, Jack Cousteau used to be on there too. Going under water, looking for the giant fish under the water. Going back to the submarine. Who knows? Looking for the giant puffer fish. Back in the old days, man, that's what they used to have. Sunday nights was like family night, I guess. Usually had like variety shows and Disney. Old entertainment with Donnie and Marie. Flip Wilson, Sonny and Cher. Anthony the Aardvark. I kind of remember that. Oh yeah, that 20,000 Leagues Under Sea. That one was actually pretty good. What was the other one? Fantastic Voyage. That was decent. Land of the Lost, yeah. But the one that I liked was really good was an old one, probably from, this one was from 50s, was Robinson Crusoe on Mars. Yeah, Captain Caveman was cool. But yeah, that was like a kind of a update. Robinson Crusoe on Mars. That was kind of cool for its day. Real dramatic. And then all the old other ones, the Sinbad, stop motion, Jason and the Argonauts, Sinbad, Clash of the Titans, the original one, where they did the stop motion with the clay figures. Those were cool. I mean, Ray Harryhausen and all that old time stuff, and that was a lot of work. I remember watching those old ones. Those used to be on the weekend on one channel. All the old monster, Godzilla, and monster things and adventure stuff. I remember all those old ones. Still catch them now and then. Can't remember half of them though, but yeah, all the old stuff. Those were actually surprisingly pretty good. Family, you know, family movies, family shows. Of course, Saturday morning cartoons were always fun. And they had the anime and the sci-fi and all that stuff back then. All the 80s was like a big sci-fi thing. You can still find some of the shows now, but some of them you can't. Just know there was always usually cooking shows and yeah, other stuff like that. Wrestling sometimes. Infomercials was like a big thing. Weekends were a big thing for the infomercials, for all the other. Oh man, sorry man, my allergies are bugging me today. Yeah, cooking things, Ginsu knives, car polish, mystery, magic, you know, machines, choppers, Ginsu knives. I don't know. Always something. Claiming to be miracle, whatever. Yeah. I read about that too, why they, that one guy got a little bit too full of himself. And they got rid of him. The guy that played the dad, and he got a little bit too big for his britches. He demanded a cut of the merchandising, and he wanted like big money. and they told him, sorry, you're gone. Then they replaced him with the other guy, Uncle Jack. You never heard from him again. And then the one guy, he went by his first name. He thought he was like, the teen heartthrob. He didn't find work again. So yeah, they were a little bit full of themselves, and they got a little bit too big. And back then they didn't. It was like, okay, bye. They had all the other stuff. They actually had a Sid and Marty Krofft land. It wasn't very open very long. It was back in the 70s. I want to say it was like somewhere like East Coast or like Detroit or somewhere like that. And it was like a little small. It was like almost like in a mall, and had a little thing, a couple rides, and characters would running around and stuff like that. It did horrible. I think closed it. It wasn't even like a year that it was open. They were kind of big, but then yeah, it died. That was a big thing. I remember. Yeah, thought that kind of freaked me out when they were on the Slee Stack. Were kind of creepy. When you're what, 6 or 7, and got all that creepy stuff on there. You got the little guys in the outfits with the red eyes and stuff. Yeah, it was a little creepy. It did probably scare a lot of people, scare little kids and whoever else. I don't know. Also, I used to like the Schoolhouse Rock. Learned a lot of stuff on that, believe it or not. I used to sing along to those songs all the time. Somewhere I have the DVD, and it was like all the old songs, and then the new ones. They redid some of the new ones, and they added new ones in. They weren't as good as the original. Yeah, they were freaky. Nice. Cool. Add extra cheese. Put some hot sauce in it. I don't know. Yeah, those things would really scare you when you were little, I guess. Yeah, but it's been years since I watched any of that stuff. But yeah, still remember it a little bit. Schoolhouse Rock. Those were great. Used to sing along to it. Yeah, I'm just a bill. I'm only a bill. And then the Figure 8 and Interplanet Janet. What was it? There was a bunch of them. I'm trying to remember all of them. Conjunction, Libby's, get your adverbs here. Figure 8. Elbow Room. That one was a good one. Manifest Destiny. What was a... That's not bad. I've had soy sauce on mac and cheese. I put ketchup on it. I've put hot sauce. I've put yeah, a little bit of everything. And you could add in hot dogs. You could add in hamburger. I don't know, a lot of different stuff you could add to it. Breadcrumbs. Some people, yeah, ranch. I could see ranch. I could see, yeah, all kinds of different stuff. Oh yeah, Magic Number. And then there was only a couple other ones too. The big ones, you know, we got the big ones. Junction, Junction. The Bill. Love that one. We signed you, Bill. Now you're a law. Oh, yeah. If I think about it, I could probably sing the whole song. Those were only a couple minutes long, too, each one. Then they also had that guy, Time for Timer. Have you ever wanted a wagon wheel? I kind of remember that. Time for Timer. What was the other one? Sunshine on a Stick. Put juice in the ice cube trays and a toothpick, and you got yourself a popsicle. Yeah, I'm sure they probably are. They got that on there. Schoolhouse Rock. Go back and watch them. Libby's. Elbow Room. Yeah, all those. Then they did the new ones. They were not as good. Then they kind of updated some of them. They made them like with rappers. It wasn't half as good. Still like the old original ones. Yeah, a lot of people learned how to do all that stuff. The times tables. Oh yeah, all the old stuff. You know, never gets old. You can still watch it. Old Bugs Bunny cartoons, old. Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, you could pay to rent some of them. Yeah, you can rent them. Some of them, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I had the CD set that someone gave me for Christmas a bunch of years back, where they redid the ones. Hi, Tazzy. Where are you going? You wake up? Coming over here? Hi, Taz. Where are you going? Gonna come over here? And just coming and saying hi, okay. Yeah. All right, bye, Tazzy. All right, he's going away. Oh, I remember, yeah. The Fry Guys. Oh, hey, Ziggy, you waking up too, huh? Yeah, Fry Guys, Grimace, Mayor McCheese, Hamburglar, Fry Guys, Grimace, Birdie the Early Bird, that was for the breakfast. Captain Crook. And I think that was it. Mayor McCheese. I don't know. The McNuggets guys came later. Remember that. It was like the Hamburglar and Grimace and Ronald and... Really? Okay, well. I mean, you sound like somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, the Fry Guys. I don't even... They just called them the Fry Guys. They were like furry guys. Really? Wow. Mac Tonight's Mac Tonight. What was it? They had all the old campaigns and slogans they used to have. There for a while, Mac Tonight. Remember that one? They used to have, well, I'm Loving It was like the newer one, but they had some old ones too. Yeah, they kind of made him cartoonish. He made him look like a real crook before. But now he made him like, you know, cartoonish and a big face and different. Totally different. And then originally Ronald McDonald didn't look like he did now. He had like a cup for a nose and string for a hair. He kind of made him over. And you know what? They don't have that anymore at the McDonald's. They've completely done away with the whole Ronald McDonald theme, and you know, they don't have him anymore. No cookies, no merchandise. They kind of disassociated themselves with all that kind of the cartoonish stuff. Happy Meals are not. I need to go to McDonald's because I found out that they're having the Happy Meals with the Beanie Babies in them again. I have to see if I can pick up a Happy Meal or two and get some Beanie Babies. They're back. Hi, Tazzy. Hi, Ziggy. What you doing, Zig? Where are you at? Come here. No? Okay, now you guys are awake. Yeah, they're all collectible. I used to have the old ones that were still in the bag from when they had them back in the 90s. But yeah, now the Happy Meals are like nothing like they used to be. They only have two choices now. You could have a hamburger or chicken McNuggets, and that's it. Back in the old days, I know it used to be a hamburger or cheeseburger. They even had breakfast ones. But they don't do that anymore. And now they got the... I actually had one the other day, and then literally the fries are like that big, a little small drink. Yeah, I don't know what ones they are. I now it's like what, $6 for a Happy Meal, I think. And you really don't get much. Get like 4 McNuggets, a little thing of fries, a little drink, and like a dessert, I think, the yogurt or apples. That's it. And then your prize, and then your box or whatever. Some of them are just in a bag now. I don't know, maybe they are, but yeah, it was like 5 something for whatever it was, and it was like, yeah, the one with the hamburger was like, yeah, $5.50, $6. And all it is a little, I mean, literally like 5 fries in a little box, the hamburger, and a little tiny drink, and I think it come with apples or yogurt, and that was it. Kind of expensive too, because I think it was like $1.50 for a hamburger. Yeah, that's a ripoff now. They've changed it. It used to be 2 for $5. Now they said buy one get one for $1, so you're actually paying more. I was kind of disappointed that they did that. I mean, 2 for $5, or actually there for a while it was 2 for $6, but yeah, now they're getting them more out of you because you got to pay full price for one and then $1 for another. Yeah, 5 something I believe for a Whopper, regular Whopper, and then another $1. So yeah, that's about right, $7, tax and all that. Although if you go on a Wednesday, you can get a $3 triple Whopper. I think you can get a $1 Whopper on Wednesday only, and you have to use the app, I believe. So that's a good deal. But yeah, they're really not they're not offering as much as they used to. There for a while, they were really giving you good discounts on that app, and I think the people took advantage of it, and that's why they had to raise the prices. Because I think one time I got I was doing the 2 for $5, and I got like 4 Whoppers. It's like $10. It's a good deal. I had like some for dinner and some for later. I don't know. And then there for a while, I actually used the DoorDash to have them delivered, and it was like a $1. I think it was like a $1 delivery fee. Yeah, I mean, you could do that too. Although I don't know, some of these ones when you get a triple. Yeah, I believe it is Wednesday is Whopper Wednesday, and it's like $1, $2, $3. But you have to use the app, and I think you have to only one. Yeah, they were doing it when it first started. They were doing $1 delivery on Friday, or free. I think it was free delivery on Fridays. And I think I ended up getting the deal, and it was like not that much. And it was free delivery on I believe it was Friday and Saturday. I don't know what they're doing now. It's probably different. They've changed. Yeah, but then some of them also give you a charge to use DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats or whatever it is that they're using. Yeah, I think you can get curb pickup. I'm pretty sure. I know McDonald's does it. I think Burger King does it. Not yet, but it's awful dry, so it's potential for it. But no, we haven't had any fires yet. But it could be. Not any big ones. I've seen little ones here, vegetation fires and stuff, but they put them out pretty quick. So, but it's possible that it could happen. So keep your eye out. Don't light anything on fire. It was almost a tragedy too. So I saw a thing in there that they had a small vegetation fire right behind my In-N-Out burger. It's like, oh no, don't let In-N-Out burger burn down. That would be bad. Yeah, but where my In-N-Out burger, there's a bunch of grass fields there and stuff, so that was on fire, and they put it out quick. But yeah, I try to keep up to date on stuff like that. I got an app on my phone that lets me know anything that's going on in the town, like traffic collisions, fires, stuff like that. And I usually see it in the paper too, about if anything big happened, big accident, fires, stuff like that, and it lets you know what's going on. Yeah, usually one's good for me. One 4x4. Although one time I made a 6x6. That was a lot. I made the 6x6, and I got a 4x4 and a double and stacked them up. That's a lot of meat and cheese, I'll tell you. It was very messy. I can see why they don't do anything above a 4x4. Too much cheese, too much grease. It's not very good. But they used to, yeah, they used to do big ones, but now, yeah, the 4x4 is as much as they'll do. If you want the other ones, you have to do it yourself. You can order multiple 4x4s and put them together. Not really. I think I had one time. It was like a frozen one. It was all right, but it wasn't very good. But no one around here really has Detroit style pizza. We don't have a Pizza Hut, so that's the only one that I know that has a Detroit style, and none of the places make it. So, and I'm not near Detroit, so I don't know. Hi. Yeah, well, not a lot of people. Yeah, if you don't want a lot of meat, yeah, double or triple maybe at the most. But yeah. Hi, Taz. What you doing? You coming over here and saying hi? Okay. Where you going? Taz. Now he's active. He was sleeping until now. Now he's gonna go back to bed. Where are you going? Taz, he go. Bye. All right. He's running around here. His attention. I don't know. Either that or he's hungry. One of the two. I'll have to feed him before I go to bed. Taz. Come on, stop. Yeah, it depends on also the size of the burger. Because, like, you know, Whoppers, patties are much bigger than the In-N-Out ones, so it's different. If you get a triple over there, that's a lot of meat. Where are you going, Tez? Although I do have to admit, one of the biggest ones that I ever did was that fat burger. It was six patties, half pound, 6 half-pound patties. It was a 3-pound burger. That was a lot of meat. That was crazy. Plus, it was $22 to make that thing, but it was worth it. But it was whoa, that thing was like intense. I probably would not do that again. Six half-pound patties, all meat. Yeah, because fat burger, I believe just a triple is like $12 or $13, and then it was like $2 per patty after that. So it's like 12 times 6. It was like 18, and then tax and all that. Yeah, so it was expensive, but it was a giant burger, man. Lots of cheese, lots of meat, very greasy. I don't know anybody could hit, but I did see they had pictures in there. Somebody did a 10 by 10, one of their 10 by 10 patties. That's like the current record. So if you want to get your picture on the wall, you got to do 11 patties. That's too much. Half pound, so yeah, it was like 5 to be like 5.5 pounds, 6 pounds, 6 pounds of meat in a burger. Nah, that's just crazy. But I don't know. Maybe someone could do it. Maybe someone will do it one day. I don't know. Hey, come on. And I don't even know I don't think that place is still open yet. Last time I went there, you had to get your order, and then you had to wait outside for them to fix it, and then you had to get it to go. Now they might start doing it where you go in. Tazzy, come on, stop. Tazzy. Getting fur everywhere now. Tazzy. Yeah, go somewhere. Go sit on the chair. Why can't you go sit on a chair? Running around causing trouble all day. But yeah, there's a lot of them. Now I'm hoping within the next, 2 weeks that they're going to relax everything and they'll get back to somewhat normal. They're supposed to do away with the mask mandates, and that if you're vaccinated, you're supposed to be able to not have to wear a mask. Now, they said, though, that the workers have to wear them if they're not all immunized. That's what I saw. If you work in a group and not everybody's immunized, you still have to wear masks. So, nah, I don't think he would. Tazzy's show would be very boring. Just watch him sit there, stare at a wall. That's all he does most of the time, man. He just sits there and stares. Like, hey, just chill out over here. So I don't know. He wouldn't have a very interesting channel. Be kind of boring. I don't know. Every once in a while he does something, but nah, most of the time, no, not much. See, what are you doing? See, what are you doing, Tazzy? Okay, well. See here. You can watch him there. See? There's Tazzy. He's sitting there and staring up. Ziggy's upstairs. He just moved though. But yeah, that's what Tazzy's doing. He's sitting there and staring. I don't know. Would you guys tune into that channel? The Taz channel. I don't know. So yeah, you got that. That's over there. There's Tazzy, and Ziggy's upstairs over there. So I don't know. He might go up there, but for the most part, yeah, no, he will not. He will not do anything. So yeah. That's about it. They're pretty quiet. Yeah, I should get that shirt, but it was kind of expensive. I think it was for Father's Day they were pushing it. It was like some company, you could design your own shirt, and it had pictures of the cat. It says like world's best cat dad, and then it had the just ask Tazzy and Ziggy, and you could customize it and have what the cats look like, and yeah. I think it was like, yeah, $26 or $27, and then tax and shipping and all that. It'd probably be like $35, $40 by the time I did everything. But it was a cool idea, but you know, I don't think I need it that bad. But it was cool. I think they even had it where you could get like a coffee cup or a t-shirt or a pillow. I saw a thing that was a customized pillow, like a pillowcase. Got a lot of stuff you could do. Design it, customize things, jackets, sweatshirts, you name it. I guess somehow they pre-print it and then they like put the stuff in there. I don't know how that works. Remember back in the old time, when you'd go to the mall, or you'd go to like some of the clothing stores, they had the iron-on. Remember the old iron-ons where you'd go in there and they had like pictures of stuff like TV shows and stuff, and then you pick out your shirt and the color, and they'd iron it on to the shirt. Remember those? Those were fun. And then they had the letters. You could have the letters put on there. How old was that? Yeah, they had like Knight Rider and Charlie's Angels and Fonzie. You'd have them up there and you'd pick them out. Remember that? Iron on the shirt. You could either get it on the front or the back or whatever. I remember all that. And that was like the popular people, like John Travolta, Farrah Fawcett. Yeah. Yeah, I did have a bunch, but I just remember that. And you'd go there, they'd have them up there all the time. And then also the old, yeah, TV shows, movies, stuff like that. They actually have a website out there called 80s Tees. They've got all the old classic ones from like all the old movies. Karate Kid, Star Trek, A-Team. Yeah, all that old stuff back. And also done like in the old style, like back from the 80s, you know, Atari games and all that stuff. And they just have it all available. Movies, TV, yeah, video games, whatever the culture was back then. Used to watch those. We used to have those all the time. Yeah, have Atari and computer games, Dungeons and Dragons, Donkey Kong, I guess. Whatever was popular back in the 80s. Yeah. God, there was, oh God, I remember there was one. I remember this one. And I don't know if you got it. I think you got it at McDonald's or if it was in like a magazine or something. Remember the McDonald's jingles back from probably what, 70s? They used to sing it all the time, you know, everybody, 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. They had an iron-on that you could put on your t-shirt, and I think it came like in a magazine or something. And it had that saying, and you could iron it onto a t-shirt. I think that was a marketing thing back then. Remember that? Of course, then they had the "Have it your way" at Burger King was like the other slogan. And then "Where's the beef?" That was like the battle of the burgers back then. Where's the beef? Have it your way. And 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. They used to say, who could say it the fastest? God, I remember that. I'd have to look that up, see if I could find a picture of that somewhere along the line. I almost kind of remember it. But, yeah, all the old marketing employees from back then. A lot of them had giveaways, too. You'd go, like, to Taco Bell. I remember Taco Bell had the glasses. It was like Star Trek glasses or Star Wars. I have some old ones from Taco Bell. From Star Trek when the movies came out. Or it was Burger King. Original glass from the Star Trek movie from 2009. I still have them in the box. Never took them out of the box. Got the whole set. Yeah. They sat in my car for like years. I didn't even take them out of the bag. I had them in the bag still. I had them in my trunk. I kept forgetting to bring them in. But I still have them. Yeah, there was a set of 4 back from the original 2009 Star Trek movie. Only had 4. I bought the whole set. I think it was like, yeah, it was like $10 or something for them. But yeah, you could get individual mugs every week, and then eventually, then you could buy the whole set. I just bought the whole set. But I remember that they would have the promo for them, glasses. Some of the ones that were actually glass. And they had the old ones, yeah, Burger King, Taco Bell. I think some of the other ones had them. Collectibles. Then after the promo ran, they let you buy like the set by itself. Yeah, I remember those. And then they had the posters or whatever. Watch the old TV or comic books or whatever. You have the 3D glasses, but these were like, you know, the actual drinking glasses. Collectibles. I remember McDonald's did have a Star Trek The Motion Picture Happy Meal. That was an old one. I remember they had the one, it was a poster. Came out for that. I even had I did have a Star Trek Generations poster. I think it was for it came from, it was either McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell or Jack in the Box. I can't remember which one. I had it for a long time. It was a calendar. It was a movie poster and it was a calendar. Okay, bye, Tessie. I used to have all that stuff too. And one year, yeah, I got a plastic cup from Star Trek V when I actually went to the movies. That was a premiere. And I stood out in line with everybody and we're like, oh cool, this is gonna be the best Star Trek ever. Stood in line, everybody was all decked out in their costumes and stuff, and you got in and watched the movie, and the movie sucked. And I got the cup, and it was like red plastic, and it just had like a decal on it. That was it. It was a movie collectible. I think you got it. Hey, Butterfly Jen, how's it going? But I had that for a while. It wasn't anything special. It was just like a cheapo plastic cup with a decal on it. I think we bought the soda and then you got the cup for like an extra $1. I think that was how it worked. Been doing okay. Like I said, I've been keeping busy. Tonight I'm still drinking a little bit of the Rockstar. Keeping busy with doing stuff and reviews and getting things filmed, and I got a lot of editing to do in the next couple days, so I have to get that taken care of, and then a few other things I still got to do, but I'll get to them eventually. And let's see what else. Not a whole lot. There's a lot of stuff that's has lately come out. I have to get to those places before they go away. I don't think yet. It just came out, so I got a little bit of time. And between that and I'm running around doing stuff, keeping myself busy. So I know with the summertime, it's probably getting hot where everybody else. Yeah, I remember that. I had a lot of cool stuff like that. And they either got thrown out or just junked up or whatever. I don't remember. I think I had one. I did have a poster from, I think it was McDonald's, and it was Star Trek The Motion Picture. They had a Happy Meal. And it was, one side was 3D, and one side was the regular picture of I think it was the Enterprise or whatever. I remember it came with the little 3D glasses. A pretty good sized poster too. I had that for a while and then it kind of got messed up and I had to get rid of it because it was all tore up. I had a bulletin board and I had it pinned on the bulletin board, and kind of got tore up and holes in it, pinholes, because I'd been flipping it around to the back to look at the 3D part. And I used to have a cool room. I had a black light and I had the fluorescent neon velvet posters. Used to get them like at Spencer Gifts, and then you put the black light on it, make everything glow. Stereo back in the day, man, that was cool. Had your own turntable and cassette deck and radio. So you could play, play our songs, listen to the radio, turn the lights out, had the black light going, all that lava lamps, all that old stuff, man. Yeah, the black lights, and that was funny too, because you could see them when you turn the light off. Everything was fine, and then you smile, and your eyes lit. They're all white. And then if you had the fluorescent thing, you had the shirt on, it would glow in the black light. Lava lamps, all the other stuff too. Yeah, you used to get them down at Spencer Gifts, and the strobe lights and those plasma balls. Remember those? Had the little electricity, and you touch it, and then it would go in your hand. I actually have one right now. I have one it's a little mini one, and it hooks up USB to you can put it up to a computer, and then it does that electricity on the globe. Remember that? I haven't done that for a while. It's probably gathering dust. And then it would also respond to music. That was fun. Those. And then they also had the little flat panels, and they were like lightning and would all move around. Fluorescent lights. I had a flicker light. It was like a red flickering light. Strobe lights. They had the stop lights. They had the all kinds of different mood things, I guess. Spotlights, fog. If you wanted to do like a DJ thing, and you had the fog machine. Make it real creepy. All kinds of strange things in there. Games and rude stuffed animals, I guess. Insult bear. Actually had some choice language that wasn't really good. I don't know. Back in the old days. All this stuff. Yeah, you go into Spencer Gifts. No, I didn't play that one. I played, I think I played Myst. And Zork. And some of the other ones, but I never played Riven. I had a bunch of them that I used to play. Some were like adventure games, point and click. Leisure Suit Larry. Forgot about that. What else? Monkey Island. And then they had the old adventure series, Ultima. Yeah, Myst and Zork. I played those. And Zork 2 and the type-in adventure games. I remember I had one. I had the VIC 20 or the Commodore 64, and they had the little cartridge games. And they were the old ones, and they were type-in adventure games. And it was, God, what was the name of them? I can't remember the name of them, but they were like type-in adventure games. And you had to do that. I remember one of them. Then they had the old Infocom, Leather Goddess of Phobos. Yeah, hey Christian. Leather Goddess of Phobos, Day of the Tentacle. There was a couple other ones too, and they were weird too because they were like scratch and sniff along with the game. Kind of remember those. I had some of them. They were all weird though. Type in games, and the Zork was almost impossible to win. I never won that. I had to give up on them after a while. But yeah, old games back then, adventure games, sci-fi. Some of them were like choose your own adventure type thing. Video, depending on what happened, the different video would play out. eBay. I got the eBay from. Yep, I got a. So. Yeah, I feel like I want to go down to the the docks and tally the bananas. I don't know. Who knows? Mr. Tallyman, tally my bananas. But that would be like a. Yeah, I don't think I have many more, but I did. They were kind of tough though, some of them. But I just remember some of the other ones. I had a Commodore 64. I had them on. Some of them were on that one. Text Adventures and some of the old ones. Yeah, too. The old games. Yeah, but oh, what did I watch? I watched that one the other day. Just watched that the other day. No More Raw Deals. Arnold, he had the Cadillac convertible, and he knocked out the window and was driving around shooting people. That's what I could do. Oh yeah, all the old. They're not much fun anymore. Not a whole lot of big challenges. Yeah, but the old games, man, they can't even run them on the new systems now. Might and Magic Ultima. What else? Eye of the Beholder, Forgotten Realms. There was a whole bunch of series that came out. Can't remember some of the other dungeon. They were called Dungeon Dweller games, and you'd go through the maze and just have combat. Might and Magic, that was another one. Yeah, used to play that all the time. Ultima, Might and Magic. Eye of the Beholder. There were a couple other ones. Pool of Radiance. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's like a mini system. Some of the old games you can do like they come in like a joystick. And still find them, yeah. Yeah, I have the set somewhere. I have the maps from the old Ultima. I had the set. I had Ultima 3, 4, and 5, and 6. I think it was 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and I believe 7. Then they got into the Ultima Online. Then they got into some of the other ones. Ultima Underworld. Kind of went that way. That was a big thing for a while. coming out with all new ones. But yeah, they kind of got rid of those. Now it's all Diablo. That was another one that was cool. World of Warcraft. Remember those? They don't do that much, and now it's all what? He just sat on the chair. He's okay. He's doing cool. He's sleeping down under the table, and Ziggy's knocked out up there. He is dead. Guess he's tired. I don't know. But yeah, so you've got there's Ziggy sleeping, and Tazzy's under the table. See, there is. Yeah, you. I don't know too many people that actually had only one joystick from Atari. You most all the time broke them. What was it? I think it was that I had the original Xbox, and they had the breakaway connectors, so that you wouldn't rip the cord out of the back of the thing. Remember that? That was before they had the cordless controllers, but you had to have them plugged in the back, and then people would walk around and rip the cords out, yank the system off, destroy it. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. These guys, they only fight for the top. They don't go on any other levels, hardly ever. They're either upstairs or not. So I don't know why they like to stay in one place. And they kind of rotate where they go. They'll be interested in stuff for a while, and then they'll go pick another place and stay there for a while, then pick another place. And it's all weird. Guess it depends on the time of the year too. If it's hot in one place, they won't go there anymore. Yeah, the Commodore Adventure, I did play that. Yeah, they don't. Not too much birds around here. Yeah, Commodore Adventure. I played that. That was the one. There was an adventure, and then there was another one. It was something with a voodoo castle or something, and one was like a Dracula adventure, and then they had a couple other ones too. They were weird, different typing adventure games. I remember those. I played that adventure too, yeah, and I actually won. I think I won it. Then they had the old ones, Radar Rat Race. Remember that? Some of the ones that came with it. I had one called Commander Keen. It's kind of like an adventure game. Wow, that's old. Forgot about that. But yeah, that was big thing back then. Commodore, man. If you had a Commodore, that was like cutting edge, because it was an affordable computer. It wasn't like an Apple or some of the other ones, a couple $100, and you could have an actual computer. Otherwise, you've got the Apple II or the Apple IIe, and it was like $1,000 back then. A lot. Or then you got into the other ones, the Texas Instruments or the Trash 80s, TSR 80s. What were those? The cartridges. Oh God. The Commodore system back then was I think it was like $300 back in what, like 80 something. That was quite a bit, but I think an Apple was like 1,000. Then they came out with some of the other ones, Amigas. Yeah, some of the other systems, Apple's. Then the IBM PCs actually came out. But, yeah, they did. Yeah, the Texas Instruments one, and then the Radio Shack, the Tandy, trash TSR 80. Yeah, Amoeba. Yeah, that was those were the first affordable kind of home systems. I remember those for a long time. Yeah, I had basic program in there too. I had a VIC 20 for a long time, and then I bumped up to a 64. Then I got my first PC, and I think it was a Packard Bell, old one. I remember back in the day, man, it was if you had a PC and you had a AdLib and a Sound Blaster card, you were like styling. And then you had an old probably like a 1200 baud modem when they first came out. You were flying with 1200. Then they kind of went up from there. Yeah, back when the internet was first starting and all that, dial-up. Before AOL, before Yahoo, some of these other ones. I remember that. It was they actually had bulletin boards where you had to dial up a number, get onto the bulletin board. That was before the internet was really the internet, and everybody had AOL. You've got mail. Look at that. You had to dial up, it'd take forever. Slow down. And it would I think you did have an email back then, but it was forever, and that was about it. It was bulletin boards and email. They didn't really have, I don't think chat came around for quite a while. You just would email people back and forth, and then they came up with the messengers and all that stuff. Yeah, probably. Everybody had AOL Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, ICQ, a couple other ones they had for a while. It was a way of talking to each other. You could hear that little door in your sleep, you know. The door would open, someone was on, and it would slam the door when they left. Yeah, that was old time, man. They don't even have AOL Messenger, or I don't think Yahoo Messenger is around anymore either. They have they've been abandoned. And the chat rooms, they used to have the chat rooms too. Remember the group chats, and you can make up your own chat room. And I think they did away with those because, you know, things that went on in there was not really good. People would make their own private chats, and, you know, things would happen. Oh, why? They get a bad rap for that. It was supposed to be communication, and then, you know, people turn it into other less desirable things, and then they spoil the fun and it gets shut down. And yeah, same with the downloading videos and movies and songs. Supposed to be sharing, and, you know, it gets out of control and people, you know, go crazy, and then it's like, okay, well, no more. Same thing with the Craigslist ads. Craigslist was out. It was supposed to be helpful, jobs and stuff for sale, and then, you know, that got out of control. So they said, okay, no more personals. So I remember they used to have that back in the old days, man. They had those free like they were like little newspapers, and they'd have like, cars for sale and garage sales, and then they had the personal section. You put it in there, men seeking women. And I think you could call up, and they had like a mailbox, and you get back to the people through the little personal heads, and they were always like coded, you know, men seeking M M M in search of female, and it was, you know, all the abbreviations of everything. I don't know. Some of them were funny though. You just read about them. Okay. Looking for, like they'd always be coded. Pilot seeking his co-pilot. Must know how to fly. I don't know, something like that. Some crazy ad that they'd put in there. True. The only trouble now is people are so dependent on all that stuff, spell check and all that stuff, and we take it for granted now. They don't even have to hardly write the stuff, and it gets corrected. Back in my day, man, you had to know everything. You had to look it up in the dictionary. You had to encyclopedia how to spell it. It wasn't done for you. Cut and paste, and But yeah, that was back in the old days. Things have changed a lot since then. Some things have, but not everything. There's still things out there that still going on, and I don't know. It has changed a lot, though. A lot more technology now. You don't think about it. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. I don't know. I kind of like to go back to the old ways on some of the stuff. But, yeah, fortunately, they're not going to. They're just going to go ahead with what they got. We'll go back to the old days. So, anyway. All right, so it's been about, 2 hours, so think about wrapping it up, getting a little sleep tonight. And Monday, I'll be back on Monday. Monday. And we'll have to, got some stuff coming out. Monday I got a new classic candy. And Tuesday I got new item coming up. And let's see. So classic candies. I've got snacks. I've got bunch of other ones. I've still got a lot of things. One of these, I think it's Wednesday. I think Wednesday I got a what's for dinner video coming up. I've got candy. I got what's popping. I got a bunch of stuff coming up. Still trying to get ahead on those, so keep going on that. And then also I've got to get out and get the new items that just came out. I have to go by and try those out. And yeah, so a lot of stuff coming up in store for you guys. So lots of stuff to check out over the next couple days. So feel free to check it out whenever you can. And I will be back Monday. I got some other reviews I still got to do. I got to film them. Some of them I'm not looking forward to, but hopefully I'll get through them. I don't know. But we'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for dropping by tonight. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Stay inside. Stay safe. Well, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. So everybody, yeah, stay inside, stay safe, and have a good weekend. And yeah, hope it goes good for you guys. So I will be back Monday night, Tuesday morning, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, get a little bit of rest and Everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. So good night, everyone. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.